Thank you. Welcome. I am Crime Queen. If you are joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. This is where we are actualizing self-full love for growth, for development, for fun, for life, okay, and nourishment. So I have been on this, perhaps this is my third presentation. It is my third presentation on name change. Why would God change anyone's name? Oh, why does God change names? God changed, I think, would it have been Moses? I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether he had changed Moses' name, but so many names were changed in the scriptures. So we know about Sarah, we know about Abraham. Now I would like to speak about Paul, because Paul was Saul. Now, I think Saul sounded cool because it's so close to soul, or salt. Saul. Well, it is close. So basically, I have been curious about why would God change names in the Bible? God being the powerful God that he is, the perfect God that he is, the one who doesn't change, that he is just in all things. Why would you change someone's name? The one who knows everything about any one of us before we are even conceived. Hence, we would say that God would have known of what names we would have even before we were born. So why change the names? Why not just put the right name in the person's mind in the first place, whoever it is, the godmother or godfather or the mother or father, and so that it remains the same until one decides to get married, like the law of the land has been, and say, okay, if you want to change one of your names. But okay, there was Saul, and then after a while he became Paul. So the story about Paul is that he was a persecutor of the Christians or people who were doing God's work, let's put it this way. And it was on the road to Damascus, as far as I remember. I haven't read the story for a long time, but some things really stay with you because the question in that I am really concerned with was always when I was occupied with. I wanted answer for that. Now, can you imagine? Many years, I mean over 40 years, and I've only now discovered why. So I'm thinking, well, it's good to be patient. That's all I can say. Patience is a virtue. That's another thing. So all those stories, they have layers of they have whole layers of lessons for us. As I say, patience is a virtue. Now, who would have thought that that is what I would cultivate from such a question? But there we are. Okay. So the question now, of course, with Paul, his first name. Let's do the numerical value for this. I am just so excited about that. I let my pen dry. This is unbelievable. Okay, so it's Saul, Saul. So 331, and I like the three vibrations as well. But we have seen what three is like. There was another part to the three because three was one of the is the number we had for Sarah. Sarah was 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now, of course, we also found out that in the name of Sarah, when it was changed, it was 2 or 20. And of course, we have done the word 20 and notice that 20 has the vibration of 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. But the other thing that I had not worked out is that on the first name of Sarah, which equals 3, when we do the numerical value for the word 3, it equals, let's see, it equals 2. It equals 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. So nothing had really changed in essence. Wow, isn't that delicious? So 3 became 2, and 2 became 26, and 26 became 8. And that means 2 is also 8. 2 fours are 8. It sounded like 2 fools are 8. Okay. All right. So there we are. 6 and 2. There we are. We are talking about 8. Now, why would God want to change Saul, who was 8, change his name to Paul? Let's just, so instead of the S, there was a P, which is 7. So that became 7 and 7, 14. I absolutely love this. This is 7 here and 7, 14. Absolutely. 1 plus 4 is 5. What have I been going about with? I have done so many presentations. Well, I've done over 400 presentations, but I keep coming back to this number. This is the 5 number. This is the number. Now I